Hey, Bill Risser, I'm back with video number 2, and we're going to talk about the afternoon of Tuesday, the Agent Connect Day here in New York, and a couple of things I wanted to touch on. First, we have to talk about texting. There was actually a panel on texting, and I thought, texting, where's this going to go? But they had some really good ideas to make texting more valuable in your business. The number one thing that kept coming up and up and up was that you got to be authentic. You can't sell via texting. It's part of the conversations you need to be having, but it's being authentic. A simple text that says something like, hey, I hope the holidays went well, and I hope your new year's off to a great start. Just was thinking of you. And that's all you text. Don't ruin it by saying, and if you know anybody interested in buying or selling, please let them know. I'm always happy to accept your referrals. That kills it. It's not going to happen. Don't do that. Simply reach out to people. In fact, a strategy that one of the panelists had was very simple. Look at your contacts from A to Z. However long it takes, you can break it up into, it might take a month, but send a text to everybody. Start with all the A's. Send them some sort of a text. Based on who they are in your world and what kind of relationship you have, send some quick, simple text to them. He said you'll be blown away by the responses that you'll get. He also had this, he called them the 3 magic texts. The first one, I just told you, just reach out and touch people. Just be honest and genuine. Number 2, when you get those email listings and you click on the link and it shows you what's popped on the market, if you forward the email, emails don't get opened very much. Texts are open 15 times more than an email. So why not cut and paste the link from that email, right, to that listing information, slap it in the text, and send it to the key people in your database that would need to know about that listing. Great idea because it puts a little thumbnail in the text and the open rates are through the roof. So a lot more people are going to see it, and maybe it starts a conversation, which is all you're trying to do. And the third one was, say you have a listing or some interesting property that you wanted to kind of highlight. You type in the address in Google and it puts a little pin on the map. Take a screenshot of just that map with the pin in the middle. That's what you text. And you say, wow, this is very interesting property in this great neighborhood. To the people that care about that neighborhood, you'll be blown away by how many people will then reply back going, oh, tell me more about that property. You're just trying to get a conversation started. So those are the 3 magic texts, but most importantly, you gotta be authentic. So the second thing I want to talk about is my favorite from the Tuesday at Inman, and it's called New Kids on the Block. Brad lets, in this case, it was 8 CEOs, founders of these new companies get on stage and they get a 1-minute pitch. And so let me rip through these really fast so I don't take too much time. Number 1 was called Presto Intelligence, right? Presto Intelligence helps you get home inspection quotes and line up the home inspector to come to your property, all by texting back and forth with a chat bot. Her name is Eve, and she can set up the whole thing. So that's pretty cool. Punch List is a way to get fair estimates for repairs that maybe the buyers are requesting. And it schedules a local person, certified contractor, to come out and take care of those repairs instead of waiting for handyman Bob to call you back. Shelter Zoom is one of many that are kind of out there, I think propies from last year, but Shelter Zoom is buy, negotiate, handle everything with smart contracts through blockchain. It's a very forward thinking, that day will be here, we'll see how soon. Jane.ai, which is artificial intelligence, which is all encompassing to really help you connect a whole lot of stuff. I've got to go see them. I'll have more on them on tomorrow's video. I've got to go see what they're talking about with that one. Ecovate, it's basically predictive analytics for people, for hiring and retention and things like that. So it's like taking the disc profile like way up on steroids. MapTrack, it's software that when people come visit your website, it will help you, it will find for you the actual address where they live. That is super creepy, but kind of also super cool. So that's Ecovate. Intentionalities, a good friend of mine, Molly McKinley, started a gift box subscription program called Intentionalities, and the T at the end is TEAS, like sipping tea, and it comes with some loose leaf teas, and it has an aromatherapy candle, and it has a little intentional stone or something, and a card and a gift card from the person, kind of a thank you card, and it's all set up around these themes of love, peace, faith, hope. So a really cool way, a different kind of a gift to give to the person that needs that kind of attention. So just want to point those out to you. That's enough for today. I kind of went long on video 1. I want to keep these a little shorter and tighter. That's video number 2. I'll be back soon, right, with video number 3 as we hit the real Inman Connect begins on Wednesday. So I'll have you the morning session stuff on video 3 coming back at you real quick.